Have you listened to YBN Cordae's album?
I mess with that.
Just going to SideBars again, so I can't wrap it up.
I mess with that, and the thing is, I didn't.
That shit's
you know,
hard.
I only listened to it because he put in his Facebook story how what album you removed?
Oh, I removed Chance. I removed.
That's easy.
Somebody else's album. I was
I forgot what it was, but in the same story, the first screen was him removing.
Oh yeah,
this
and you said
but the next one was saying that YBN Cordae. So
that was Chance.
you know, to be honest, I hadn't even heard of dude.
Yeah.
But because he said it was dope,
Influencer.
yeah. When I seen that the next day on the way to work, did the same thing.
Yeah.
Downloaded the title, and I'm like, yo, this dude is alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's not great,
right? Yeah, but
it's simple sometimes. But
I think it's
story.
He's but he stays focused. Like, and you know, it's not just a bunch of fluff or whatever.
Right.
Like, and he's really rapping. You know, like again, like I don't really love like like he's really like rapping. Yeah, he can do the trappy stuff on whatever the beat is like that, and that's not really my sound. So, but it's not because I don't think he's good. That's just not my type of sound. You know what I'm saying? But he's like really like he's focusing on the lyrics, and he ain't super nice, but he's good. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy that album a lot.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the best ones of shit.
Yeah.
Because me and John was talking about him before, because he actually had the 1985 response to J. Cole, and. John sent it to me, and my boy Gene actually sent it to me again because I forgot about it. And I was like, well, he did. And my boy Gene sent me the link to the
What was
video.
I might have had that. What was he basically saying?
So he called it old niggas. And he wasn't dissing J. Cole, but he was basically saying,
let's take it back when hip-hop originated, and old niggas said it was whack, they couldn't take it, and called it a little trend set and wouldn't last. No, it's the #1 genre as the time passed. Young niggas won't listen and we know it, but old niggas always talking, never show it. You gotta practice what you preach, and the classes that you teach will eventually listen. My mind mentally prison, Lately all my idols, they been felling me, catch a sexual assaults and some felonies. Then you want me to listen what you telling me, and wanna hate when we sing our little melodies. And other idols, they be broke, get your funds in order. And Kanye West is a Trump supporter. Then we got R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, who still probably got little girls in the Hills lobby. And these supposed to be our heroes? Negro.
He articulated it so well that it's like, how old is this kid? Like he's like 21, so that was last year. He was like 19, 16, right? So he was like 19, 18 when 19, 20 when he made that.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they just released a video of him when he.
Welcome to the new millennium. Oh my God, little dude is killing them. Flow so sick, penicillin not healing them. We pump it like adrenaline. Or better yet, we pump it like bench press. We leave you defenseless. My man's got some tools. I ain't talking about wrenches. We blaze every part of your human anatomy. Streets raised them. No need for the academy. I done seen things that be scarier than gnashing teeth, and they be steadily attacking me. Then I used to be rapping as rapidly. And you say you better than me? Boy, that's blasphemy money. I got a lot of it. Not really your problem with pockets on hippopotamuses. They stopping you got it, kid. It's like I won the lottery. You about to see a lot of me. When I wrote this, I felt scholarly like Socrates or Elijah Muhammad handing out a prophecy. Cause the greatest I gotta be. They're not stopping me. I'm not prodigy, or is it pronounced protege? But I told him, hold on, forget it, no delay.
And this is like, and then he was on Genius Joint. What's the dude? What's the dude that does Genius? Rob Markman. He was on Rob Markman's show, and Rob Markman was saying like who influenced him, and he said Big L, Jay-Z, and I was like, he said Big L? You don't hear 21-year-olds bring up Big L, and then he's.
So I want to ask you, what's one of your favorite verses, and can you rap it for us? I want.
It's so many. I don't think I can just do one. It's so just from me just looking on this wall is just so many verses that just pop out into my head. Jay-Z, I really love Blueprint. That's my one of my all-time favorite albums. You Don't Know is like I'm from the streets where the hood could swallow on me, bullets will follow on me. Oh, he said, hold on, I'm from the streets where the hood will swallow on you, bullets will follow on you, so much coke that you can run to swallow 'em, and cops call me shit top to bottom. They say that we are prone to violence, where homes meet home, where personalities crash and chromes meet chromes. Coke prices up and down like it's Wall Street homes, but this is worse than the Dow Jones. Your brains are now blown all over that brown prawn. One slip, you are now gone. Welcome to hell where you are. Welcome to sell. When the shells come, you better return them. All scars, we earn them. All cars, we learn them like the back of our hand. We hop like, wear G on my chest. I don't need Dapper Dan. Like, that shit is just ill.
Oh, man, come on.
It's so many I don't even want to just, like, it's so many verses that just influence me. And forgive me if I, like, fucked up a line or two.
But
like,
first of all, I caught you off guard, so they know.
Yeah, nah,
second of all, that shit was like on point, dog.
Nah, for sure. I grew up on that. Yeah. I was 4 years old, saying ROC, yep, number one, clean, yep. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing them diamonds up. And just, you know, I'm just extremely like grateful for the predecessors of hip hop, the Jay-Z's, the Nas, you know, the Big L's, the Tupacs, the Biggies, Eminem, etc. So many folks, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to throw you off. We're about to go into overtime real quick because you just spit a J verse.
Uh-huh.
But I always hear you talk about Nas.
Yeah.
And I feel like you probably got a Nas one on tuck too.
Okay. It's too many Nas Jones. But one that always stuck out to me when I was young, because I was like 4 when this shit came out. The Jones, I remember the third verse. He was like, beat. Before we came to this country, we was kings and queens, never porch monkeys. There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books, who learned from black teachers who taught Greeks and Romans. Asian Arabs gave them gold when gold was converted to money in all things. Money then became empowerment for Europeans, the Persians, military invasions. They heard about the gold, the teachings, and everything sacred. Africa was almost robbed naked. Slavery was money, so they began making slave ship. Egypt was the place that Alexander the Great went. He wasn't shocked that the mountains had black faces, shut off their nose to impose what basically still goes on today. You see, if the truth is told, the youth can grow to learn to survive until they gain control. Nobody said you have to be gangsters, hold. Read more, learn more, change the globe. Hold on. Ghetto children, do your thing. Hold your head up, little man, you're a king. Young princess, when you get your wedding ring, you better say she's my queen. Like, I was like, that shit spoke. I was like 4 or 5. And Nas was getting young niggas woke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Same with Hov. So that's why I can sit here and recite Nas and Jay-Z lyrics all day, but they shit was really like speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I like this kid. Like cause like, you know, me and you talk about that. You don't remember the verses and stuff, but that's something I take pride, like memorizing verses. I used to write verses down, like, you know what I'm saying. So for him to just like during an interview to say the verse, like, this is, and it's not a new song, right? You know what I'm saying. So this is something that stuck in his head. This is the verse that stood out to him, and I'm like, I like him. And then for him to put Big L in the category and like to mention it, and it was just like, yo, like, you know. But
I think when you hear him rap, you could tell he cares about rapping. And that'd be my thing. Like, I don't like a lot of these dudes because I don't think they really care about rapping. Yeah. Like
we said about the NBA, they here to get the money, the girls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He cares about the form, the skill in rapping. You can tell just by listening to him.
Yeah. He told a story on his album about the lost boy. Something he went through with losing his grandma. He went through like seasons. He went through wintertime and what happened. And then him, like, he did like some Kendrick type stuff. You know, he went through a whole story, painted pictures, put you in the mindset. The songs connect. You know, you got, you know, rich nigga problems, then you got broke. Like, so he's like, where I'm at now, but this is what I was. Then he got to jump with his family, talk about, you know, his cousin to get beat on.
Like that record is crazy.
Yeah, it's deep. It's and he's like, how can I complain now? When I go back home and this is going on, and then the jump with Meek Mill. Like I was just like, I was impressed. Like I was like, because I liked him already.
And the thing is, I was impressed. I hadn't heard of them.
I was put off by him,
and I'm expecting, and I wasn't expecting to be bad because you co-signed it, but I didn't expect to like it.
My word means something.
I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. You know?
Right. And that's how I felt, because he was growing on me. Yeah. I was put off because he had the twists with the color in them, the acronym in the beginning. I'm like, these initial kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a YBN, an NBA, and I'm like, I ain't rock with him. Then John had me listen to something, and I was like, I think him and his crew was freestyling on Sway or something like that. And then I heard the old niggas joint, and then the Double XL freestyle came out. He was one of the only good ones, and then I was like, okay, the album came out, and I'm like, Done. Same thing, and you know, when I wake, because I don't be like, if I'm not up at midnight, or I don't think about it, I'm not downloading. But when I wake up in the morning, before I go to the shower, I put like, what dropped today? Download that. Jump in the shower. Now it's on my phone, so I can listen to it on the way to work. Yeah. And I'm playing it, and I'm just like, I'm getting the picture. Like he's painting a picture, and I'm just like, I feel like I know him. Like this is, you know what I'm saying. And then the Meek joint was like some real intricate, deep, like old man song. Like you got Meek singing on it. And it was just he went with like Meek's second verse was dope, and then his third verse really I was just like, yo, this kid,
he's there.
And I was just like, wow, I'm a fan. And then like I said, I watched and I don't usually do, but I watched a bunch of his interviews, and I was like, he impressed me every time. Like the Rob Markman one, he was on he didn't go. Did he go to? He was the Breakfast Club, but he still has a kid. He still got that youthful spirit.
Yeah,
but. He can explain. He can articulate himself, and it's just like he's good. Like he's good, and he's a fan. And he was on Breakfast Club, and he was a fan of them. So he was already he already knew what. And it was just like he studies his craft, so he knows where he's going, who he's talking to. So I like him. I like the kid.
He's a young historian.
Yeah, and unlike Chance's first debut album, which this is officially his first album, The Big Day Sucks. That's what it was. It was the Big Day because that came out the same day.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Chance's album.
Big Day?
The Big Day.
So the Big Day is technically Chance's first album.
Yeah,
Wow.
Really.
Same way like Nipsey, Victory Lap was his first official album.
Yeah. All those kind of mixtapes.
All of those were mixtapes, EPs, whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Same thing. We've yet to get a Dave East album. Even though he got a bunch of mixtapes, it wasn't an album. None of
really?
He has yet to have a Def Jam debut album. Wow. Chance, this was his first album. Even though he was on the freshman XXL joint like 7 years ago. Same thing, Nipsey. Yeah. Nipsey, Victory Lap was his official album that was actually eligible for Grammys and all that stuff. Even though Chance was eligible with the third joint with what was the last album? The Coloring Book. Yeah. But he was independent, so it was like they didn't know what to call it. And that's the thing. Mixtapes, EPs, because everything you put 4 or 5 songs, it's an album. I don't know what to call it, but. If it's
I think when it comes to EPs, it's length, not time length.
No Striking Vipers. Yeah. But now to be an album, all you need is 4 songs and 25 minutes. As long as it's at least 4 songs, at least 25 minutes, it's a full length LP.
Right.
Which sucks because it's like that's not a full length LP. That's an EP.
45 minutes. 45 minutes is
25 minutes.
Oh, you said 20.
25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 25 minutes, 4 songs. That's considered an LP, a full album.
What?
Yeah. Because remember we were talking about that Black Thought did 5 songs and then he did but all you had to do is have 4 songs.
Pusha had 7?
7, but they only have 4. 7. They all did 7.
But all of those albums are only 25 minutes though.
Yeah, but that's all you have to have a minimum of. As long as you got at least 25 minutes, it's considered so. But yeah, Chance, The Big Day is his only official album, and it sucks. And again, so he's trying to make it seem like, oh, you're not gonna get it if you're not happily married. No, the music sucks.
I got muscles like Superman trainer. Real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I jump, stomp on Lucifer's Satan. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter's skating. I meant to say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than a ladder. Thanks, son, flatter, my baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger, oops, the grease splatter. Hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of degrees. About to come, about to fleece. Please. Shh, I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch some sleep. Trying to count sheep.
Nah. I'm happy for you to be happily married. By all means.
Why would I not get the music because I'm not happily married?
Exactly. Like you.
And why would you make an album for only happily married people?
If that's what you do, right? And
let me take that back. You can do that. That's fine. Yeah. Right? But it gotta be something that you just do for fun or something. You know,
I would prefer if you're gonna lead up to the big day. Give me like Cordae did a story.
You need something before that, right?
Give me the how you met your wife.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
But these songs is I'm married and I love my wife.
Yeah, like do an album from your single perspective. Talking about like you fucking all the bitches and doing all that stuff, whatever.
Because the big day should be 1 song.
Right.
I don't need, and it was mad long. He had like 20 something tracks. It's
It was a long day,
No Striking Vipers. But
The day was long, you know?
no, I said it was that long.
Yeah.
But I was trying
Okay.
pausing
For yourself,
myself.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like 25 songs. Like, so again, if it was good songs, I'd be with it. Like, you know, Chris Brown put out 40-something joints. You can just put them, let them play.
Yeah, but
you know
that's the thing. Chris Brown make 100 songs and be like 87 of them is good.
Right.
You know,
Right. When you put out 20-something songs and there's only like one, it's trash. And it's not about your happiness. And it's not about I'm happy, you're happy. It's just, I can't listen to this. It's noise. Like, it's not organized noise. It's just noise. It's crap.
Side note, it's a shame that we can't trademark No Striking Vipers.
I know, right? Well,
Because
yeah,
they
Netflix
came up
already.
with that. But that would be...
Word. We got
Stop
hashtag
that
that.
trend.